This tech-savvy headquarters offers over 3.5 million square feet of office space and is the company's second largest complex of Google buildings. It comes in right after Google's 111 8th Avenue building in New York City, which the company bought in 2010 for $1.9 billion. But Googleplex is even more expensive than its New York counterpart. Made up of various sprawling structures, courtyards, and even sculpture gardens, the total cost Google has spent on Mountain View properties is estimated to be about $3 billion. In particular, it's become pretty famous for the intriguing art all over the property. There is an Android garden where you can find a statue for every version of Android, all named after sweet treats like KitKat Android and Ice Cream Sanwich Android. If that's not enough representation for the Android brand, you can also spot a pretty massive Android statue peeking its head out of one of the buildings. Googleplex has everything from large, luxurious meeting rooms to small rooms shaped like yurts, another of Wilkinson's designs. Even when it comes to private offices, Wilkinson wanted there to be a lot of natural light and personality, and a good flow. He and his team designed glass offices that are color-coded and temperature-controlled, all while letting daylight into the entire office space and keeping ambient noise to a minimum. With bright colors everywhere, high ceilings, and tons of entertainment rooms, Googleplex really doesn't seem like a bad place to live, let alone work. Speaking of working at Google HQ, you've got to hear about all the amazing perks offered to employees. Mountain View has over 23,000 employees and some of the best benefits out of all the company's main facilities, with on-site activities available like fitness and wellness centers, a massage room, and even a yoga studio. There are also multiple lounges with things like pool tables and video games, and Google offers free on-site haircuts and laundry service. Google's healthcare plan even includes an on-site medical staff, and you can make doctor's appointments right there in the complex. Googleplex also feeds its employees 3 gourmet meals a day, and they're completely free. It's reported there are more than 200 different recipes made on campus each day, and Google gets many of its ingredients from its own gardens. There are 2 organic gardens on site which grow everything from fruits and vegetables to herbs. Google also uses these gardens for team-building workshops. Employees can take cooking classes together and even partake in a coffee tasting. There's also a place called the Honeyplex, where Google harvests honey from its very own bees. While Google hasn't published how much it spends on food for its employees, it's been estimated that they might spend as much as $70 million per year. Even though workdays can get pretty busy, napping is not discouraged. There are nap pods around campus so employees can get a quick private rest. Or if they'd rather do some physical activity to wake themselves up, they can head to the north edge of the campus where Google built a park with tennis courts, soccer fields, fitness stations, and frisbee golf. All the lights in this recreation zone are powered by a giant bank of solar panels. Googleplex also has 2 small lap pools on the property, so a mid-afternoon swim is definitely not out of the question. Electric water pumps provide a strong current that flows in one direction, so employees will actually get their exercise in the small pools, and there's a lifeguard on duty at all times. Google is all about clean energy, so they're also very electric car friendly. Electric cars are everywhere, and so are electric charging stations. Google's massive EV parking lot is solar-powered with solar panels covering the carports. But if an employee would rather not drive to work, they could just hop on a colorful Google bike, known as a G-Bike, which they can find all over campus. Or they could take the free Wi-Fi-enabled Google Shuttle to and from work. Last but not least, Google offers a fun daycare for kids called the Kinderplex, or a more in-depth education program called the Woods. However, these aren't free. Employees pay $33,000 per year for Kinderplex, or $57,000 for the more advanced program.